Welcome for this small cooking demonstration of a dish called upma, which is more South Indian. It's a kind of a very simple dish. You can embellish to the extent you want or make it very simple. It's a cream of wheat. Our friend Randy is just roasting it to get the raw flavor out of it. You don't need to be overdone, just to roast it. And we are planning to make a little dessert. We have carrots and almonds pressure cooked together, and then I've added some milk, saffron, and I'm going to add sugar. Randy, can you hand me some sugar from there? Yeah. So some amount of sugar. If sugar conscious, close your eyes.
That's perfect. That's a lot of sugar.
Yes. You enjoy restaurant food because you don't see what goes in.
Yeah.
Full fat. But that's all, they're all up to kind of the way you want it. So while she's roasting, we are going to get done with this. My boundaries flew. It's a very simple dish because if you're in a rush to do something when people come, you can do in 10 minutes. It just takes a minute to blend. Oh, we are done with that. Neela will. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಾಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. This is the, yeah, give it to her, just give it to her. And we'll take this one out of the way. And give it to me. So while this rava, we call it rava, it is cream of wheat, is being roasted, we can get with the preparing vegetables. We have a couple of onions, potatoes. Yeah. And you can put these vegetables, just to make my life easier, I got this. No, it's, let it be. So we need to cut the vegetables. Neela, vegetables cut. Mensinkai, green chilies, we want. Okay, while that is done, we'll start cutting the vegetables. You can grate. Okay, Randy, that's enough. Yeah. Okay, Randy, can you put it in and get 2 green chilies from inside the fridge?
It's in one of the boxes.
Okay, I'll get. So you keep talking. I can go out of the range, right? Yes. Close the fridge. Okay, I just went to get some green chilies. So these are kind of jalapenos that are not very spicy, but you can choose your level of spice. Because we're going to put in oil that's going to kind of become milder. So I'm going to switch this vessel on. Can I get another help? Any volunteers? Yes. Can come from that side. So we also need some water to cook. I'm going to heat some water in the kettle and keep it ready. So the cream of wheat are of different varieties. Some take lot of water, some take less water. So you have to kind of keep an eye on this. Best thing is to keep some boiled water so you can keep adding it when you need. Yeah, let's put some oil into this. Kind of 2 tablespoons, little more, because all the vegetables have to cook in that. Yes, yeah. I put some oil. You could use any oil. This is peanut oil. Anybody allergic to peanuts? No? Huh? You're allergic to peanut? Okay. Peanut oil also? Okay, though? Okay. We'll not put. Okay. Just a little bit further. Thank you. I think like, how do I parallelly cook? Yeah, it comes like ginger. So kind of. So we bring it to heat up so that we can put some. ಹಂಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು. ಓಕೆ, ಮೆಣಸಿನ್ಕಾಯಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So Neela has grated turmeric and ginger here.
Where can you get the fresh turmeric?
HEB. HEB, yeah?
It's next to the ginger. No, I've never seen it. Oh, yeah.
It looks like that. It looks like this.
They have some vegetables. It looks like a small.
Huh? Small. So, size correct. So is it? Yeah, I can see here. Can you move a little bit? I'll take some mustard seeds. They are not here. I'll take mustard. Okay. So I'm going to put the mustard seed first. It's going to splutter.
I'm going to let him. I don't want to give him his instructions, so I'll answer your question.
Randy, can you get 2 twigs of curry leaf from there? From that outside, yeah. So the mustard seeds have spluttered. Now, oh, sorry. Are you new to kitchen? ನಾ ಬಿಡಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಕೊಡಿ. Yes. So let me read. Yeah. So Neela and I are a good team. She cooks and I help her when I need help. Yeah. She cleans after I cook.
You mess up and she cleans.
Yes. Yep. To that, we are going to add the onions. So we have these curry leaves. Curry leaf. It's typical South Indian leaf. For flavor, we put. If this is kind of a plant, it grows in the backyard, we just throw in everything.
It's like curry powder, but it's okay.
Yes.
The curry powder is turmeric.
And many things. So we are going to add these onions and increase the flame. Yeah, I'm going to use my hand. Little bit. One day,
You want to grate that?
one day, sir.
Grate Neela. Go fast.
So we are going to grate one so that it cooks faster. Inanda kodla. So I'll do one round. We also add little salt when we cook onions. And some more we add a little later. Neela, why do we add salt? Because they're from the freezer, I'm going to microwave them a little bit. Yep.
The veggies are not there in the recipe.
Potatoes are not on the.
They are.
But as I told you, it's an open bus. Anything
You
can
can
go
add
in.
whatever vegetables you want to it. So the question was there were no potatoes or veggies, but you can put whatever vegetables or potatoes you want. Generally, we do not put frozen, we put the fresh. But because this is a demo and to speeden things up, we've put frozen. Others, we have shelled peas and carrots that we dice or we grate like this and put any other vegetables you like, bell peppers or anything you can put in.
So this is considered a side dish or a main dish?
It's usually a breakfast dish or an evening snack.
Really?
Yeah.
It can
or
be
a
your
brunch.
lunch.
Or
Yeah.
a brunch.
Really?
Yeah. Because it has everything. It has vegetables. And the semolina has, the cream of wheat has both, protein and carbs, you know. And the potato adds a little bit of carbs. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have written many things optional, optional, optional. So once you try it, you can create. But okra will not go with this.
No.
You can get
Okra, cauliflower, broccoli, all those vegetables won't. So some of the harder, like carrots, potatoes, green peas, green beans need to be chopped, bell peppers, onions. These are good vegetables to have.
you want me to run white one? Yeah. I'm going to add a little more salt. So these vegetables are done. I'm going to take from here and add to this. Yes. So now we need cilantro. So I'm going to put water now.
Cilantro. It is cilantro. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
A lot.
It's a flavor in majority Indian cooking, savory cooking.
Yeah, now we
Yeah.
can leave it to boil.
That's very, very
So while it boils, we can talk, and Neela will start making tea a little later.
Yeah, you'll want to learn how to make chai, tea. Well, we make it very different. Okay, it's not typical. Most Indian homes, they'll brew it a little differently, but we like the flavor of the tea. So we take a lot of water and very little milk. So I would say for 1 cup of water, we add maybe 1 tablespoon or 2 teaspoons of milk. And milk you can add based on whether you like a milky flavor or you want less milk. Once the milk is boiled, you turn off the flame, you add the tea leaves. And the tea leaves, black tea leaves, you would add based on how strong you want the tea to be. If you want a mild flavor, you add lesser tea leaves. If you want a strong flavor, you add a little more tea leaves. And you add sugar according to your taste.
You don't use coconut milk?
No, it is with whole milk.
Yeah,
But
we are
we
not
add
lactose
very less.
intolerant. Lactose intolerant people have to find that suitable for their stomach.
Yes.
Coconut milk and tea generally, it won't mix. Yeah, it won't brew well. Coconut milk, and it's two plant-based things. Even soy milk tea doesn't come out as well. Almond milk tea, soy milk tea. Yeah, yeah. The invisible fat. Yeah. Is so much cilantro enough?
Yes. So now comes the critical part. All the vegetables are cooked in water. Water is boiling. We just fold this in.
Very precision.
Thank God you're not seeing my cutting.
You can tell she's a doctor.
Now, I think this habit they learn from childhood.
He's a doctor too.
So we know how to chop things up.
So now I'm going to put this roasted, cream of wheat into this boiling water. So we kind of reduce the flame so that it does not cook and start forming lumps. That's the one problem with adding. So you have to kind of be smart with your stirring.
So you kind of roast it between.
Yes, just to lose that raw flavor. Because it is packed and you don't know how long it is in the shelf, right? So it kind of gets a little. So now it starts boiling and then spluttering. So best is to close it and let it cook on a lower flame for a bit.
ಅಷ್ಟು ಊಟ ಸಾಕಾಗತ್ತಾ?
Huh?
ಅಷ್ಟು ಊಟ ಸಾಕಾಗತ್ತಾ?
Huh?
ಅಷ್ಟು?
ಸಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Which vessel?
So Neela always worry about if the food is enough. So we have invited for them demo, not for lunch.
Well, I was thinking it could be a decent lunch, but he always cooks less and I always cook more. Yeah, we don't eat more than once. I will take it for lunch maybe or dinner, but fresh food has different energy. Okay. So I'm making the tea. Again, we are so used to cooking, our measurements are all approximate. But if you were to make, say, this cup of tea, or let me just take a real cup. Okay. If you were making a cup of tea, you would take about 2/3 water and put that 1 tablespoon of milk. Okay. You can add flavor if you want to add flavor. So the question was, do you add any cardamom or ginger to the tea as a flavor? Generally, we do add flavor to the tea. In summer, we put cardamom because it's supposed to be cooling for your body. And in winter, we put ginger, mint, because that's supposed to be heat and good for your throat.
So if you want to see how it looks cooked, see it's kind of. It's solidified from the water and. Yes. Now we are going to add a little bit of come watch. A little bit of butter.
All of y'all go watch.
Savior. And cilantro.
Cilantro's left. Oh, wow. Okay. That looks awesome and smells good. I love this dish. Smells so good. Yeah.
And this is one of the easiest to experiment. You can try with a couple of tablespoons and try and make your own. Level of spice, number of vegetables, what you want. And it's a good one dish for the day if you. It does not take too much preparation time.
ಸಾಂಬಾರ್ ಒಂಚೂರು ಬಿಸಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೂಪ್ ಥರ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್.
ಕೇಳಿ, ಕೇಳಿ.
So we made some lentil and vegetable soup yesterday, what we call as sambar. Would you all like a taste of that in a small bowl? Okay, I'll just warm it up. Okay.
Now this is all done. We'll just wait for 10 minutes so that.
Yeah, that sambar we can warm up.
Kind of. We'll keep the same thing here for them to serve and eat, I suppose. It's easier.
I'll give them bowl plates and bowls too.
Thank you.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರು ಬಿಸಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಪ್ಪು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು.
And ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಬೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಮುಳುಗ್ಸೇವೆ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಖಾರ ಇದ್ರೆ. So you all have some time, right? You're not time bound to leave at 12? Oh, it's still 11:28. Yeah, good.
So the recipe says so after you saute the vegetables and
Yes.
caramelize,
Yes.
you add the cream of wheat.
Yep. I put the water and add. Either you can do either way. Either way.
So generally, if we are using fresh vegetables, then you're boiling the vegetables in the water first. So then to that, you're adding the roasted cream of wheat. Okay. But many of them, since this is a quick snack also to make, they just will saute onions with the ginger and the green chili. And then they'll saute the cream of wheat and roast it in that itself. And to that, they put hot water and there it's ready.
Yeah.
But because you add more vegetables, you want to make sure that the vegetables are cooked first. Okay. So you boil the vegetables in water and then you add the cream of wheat that's roasted. Yeah. It usually helps if you have two people, one stirring and one just pouring, or using one hand to pour and another to mix it so that it doesn't get lumpy. And the cream of wheat that we use for the upma, it usually doesn't get lumpy. You get a cream of wheat that's very fine, which we generally have for breakfast. That cream of wheat generally gets more lumpy. But if you use this coarse one, it doesn't get so lumpy.
Yeah, cream of wheat is wheat pounded into small bits. It could be very fine or very coarse, depending on the spectrum range. Can go in here. So it is done.
ನೀರು ಬಾಯ್ಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಅದು
ಇದಿಡ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟಿಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಒನ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಉಪ್ಪು ಹಾಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಚೂರು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ? ಉಪ್ಪು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ
ಹಾಕಾಯ್ತು. I think a spoon is easier to eat both. Okay. And then ಇದಕ್ಕೆ
ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? Should we use this instead of that?
To serve that, you can use that.
Yeah.
That's for the dessert.
And that's a drink?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a drink. Maybe I'll put that in a separate place and put them
Okay, put it
place
on
them
this
separate. We'll take this thing. Out.
So do you put sugar in the chai tea?
Yes.
Yes,
Optional.
Oh,
Yes, but we do put it. It makes it, that blends, that brews the tea better. All these are clean glasses, and this is drinking water for you all to fill. And if anybody wants cold water, then the tap is right in here. Okay?
I think we can start eating upma. By then, this soup will be ready.
Put it in the center one, sir. It'll get hot. Center one will hot.
Okay. I'll move this hot. Okay.
Y'all can start the
Yep.
upma.
Come.
And generally, the upma is eaten with you can eat it plain, you can have it with yogurt, you can have it with pickle or some spicy powders, what we call as chutney powders. So we're going to offer all that to you. Okay?
We have done this, so we'll all eat and enjoy and say your responses to Jose. So we are going to sign off from this. We will not sign off with you here. This session is over in the recording mode. Okay? Thank you, Jose, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share our Indian cuisine.